So we're going to experiment a bit on the sides here. I know that I need a circle starting in the center of this lid pivot. So I'm actually going to go into that and just make a line here so I can easily find the center of that. So let's double click on our side again to edit it. And the first circle has to be just a tiny little circle. I'm going to make it go to here. And that's going to be glued on to this little pivot, just this little circle, and it's going to turn around this bigger circle. So let's make the bigger circle. So from here it is 3/16. So let's make the bigger circle. Let's make that 7/16. No, that's too big. Let's make it 6/16. That's good. So now we've made this circle. And the side, actually, we're going to erase the parts that are here. So our side will now, I'm going to edit, view, component, hide the rest of the model now, because I no longer need it. So as you can see, I have my circle on one side. I'm going to pull that over here. I'm going to erase the little lines that kind of hold it there. And I'm going to get rid of this little guy here. Oops. So I'm going to first get rid of this guy. I'm going to pull to here. Then erase it. And then I'm going to pull to there. And there we go. So I now have a nice side with a little place for the hole in the pivot. But I seem to have gotten rid of that hole here, so we're going to have to remake that. We're going to make it as a separate component. So again, we find the center. We're going to go to here. We're going to take the rectangle tool and make this. And then we are going to pull just this little coin thing 1/8 of an inch as well. So I now have a place that we're going to glue onto this square peg. I'm going to triple click on it and make a component out of it. So square hole, we'll call it. We'll just call it SQ. So now if I double click on it, you can see we're just looking at that. We're going to get rid of the line in the middle, and we're going to get rid of this hole. So we now have a round part with a square hole. That's going to hold our lid in place. Now we're going to take that one and we're just actually going to move it. As we're moving it, we hit Control. I'm going to hit the right arrow so I can only move in one direction. I'm going to come and move it over here because we want one there as well. Now notice when I edited this side, since this we made a component out of it and copied that component, the other side automatically updated as well. Now there's one little problem here, is that as you can see, the back and the sides are intersecting right here. So we have to either change the back or the side to take that into account. So I think it's probably easier to take the back. We're going to say View, Component Edit, hide the rest of the model so we can see where it's at. And we're going to make a little line from here to there. And then we're going to make a line that's 1/8 long. So that we just clear that, we're going to make it go up to there. And we're going to pull this whole part right off. And we can actually pull this up until it just kind of touches. So that clears it. So we're going to use our tape, make a line, and go do the same thing on the other side. And here we're just going to make a line at 1/8, hit the rectangle tool, R, go from there to there, and then just use the push-pull tool to get it out of our way. And we're going to get rid of that guide and this guide. So we now have pretty much our entire box and all the parts of it.